Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a great start. In today's video, I want to share an update on 3 different skincare products that I recently incorporated into my routine. Before we get into the review of these products, I do think it's important to state how I test skincare products on myself personally. I think it's also important to let you know actually what my skin type is. I do think that matters when I am recommending products because I don't necessarily think that these 3 products are ones that are good for basically necessarily everyone to use. I think if you have a delicate skin type, I think if you have a very sensitive skin type, or you just tend to react to a lot of maybe more aggressive acid type products, these are probably not going to be recommendations for you guys. So my skin type is very tough. And I mean, like I have a very thick skin, I feel like. I am 45, but I am still incredibly oily. I have a lot of excessive oil production. It's not nearly as bad as it used to be, but I do still have oily skin, even in my mid-40s. I thought it would have leveled out by now, but she's still going strong. I also tend to be prone to congestion. So for me, that looks like sebaceous filaments. I am so lucky at this point in my life to have gotten past the constant formation of blackheads because I finally figured out how to take care of my congestion-prone skin. But if I am not diligent about my skincare routine and making sure that I am exfoliating on a very regular basis, I do think that my skin very quickly just kind of wants to clog up. So I'm a huge fan of exfoliation. For me personally, I am not saying that everybody should use exfoliating skincare products at the same rate that I do. You have to know your own skin type and you have to purchase products based on what you know maybe has worked for your skin in the past, formulations that your skin can tolerate. So when you're looking at different ingredient decks, you are able to figure out like, oh, I think that might be okay, or oh, I see mandelic acid, I don't do well with mandelic acid, I have to stay away from that. So that's a little bit about my skin and the way that I choose to test skincare products, because I do have a quite extensive skincare routine. I will look through what I'm currently using and I will pull out any other, in this example, exfoliators that I might have that I've been using. I pull those products out and I slot in the new products in the place of those other items so that I can see whether the new products help me maintain where I have gotten my skin. And I think this is kind of a big thing that I have come to realize. I've made a lot of progress with my skin over the years. It was in rough shape back in the day. But I also think that I've kind of gotten to a place with skincare just in general where I've used a lot of different formulations, used a lot of different products, and my skin looks great. But I don't know that there's much more that I can do with just skincare alone. I think once I make the decision to maybe go in and have some professional treatments, either at a dermatologist or like a med spa or something like that, so some lasers. I really don't know that I can get much beyond where my skin is at right now. And I don't want to imply in any kind of way that I'm unhappy with my skin. I love my skin right now, and I don't even feel the need to like, you know, seek anything further at this time. But it is in the back of my mind that at some point I would like to try a few different professional treatments just to see if, you know, I can make some continued progress with how my skin is looking. I really do look at skincare as a form of self-care for myself, and I dedicate a lot of time to it because I think it's very effective. But I do believe that, you know, skincare can take you so far, but if you're looking for more drastic results, sometimes depending on what it is that you're looking for in terms of results, an in-office procedure might might be a better option for you. So, but that is something that you have to kind of evaluate for yourself. So you guys, let's get into it. I have 3 different products we're gonna be talking about today. All 3 are chemical exfoliators. The way that I've been testing these is kind of week by week. So for 1 week, I will use one of these products as like my main chemical exfoliator. Then I have, you know, kind of put it off to the side, and then I've incorporated the other one for another week. So I feel like for me, after a week, I can tell whether I really like a product. I can tell if it's helping me maintain where I'm at. And so I've just kind of been cycling through these actually for the last probably couple of months. A couple of these products are definitely newer, but I did receive them as PR in advance of their releases. So I've had these products longer than they've technically been on the market. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're gonna get started with what is the lowest price point out of these 3 products. This here is the COSRX 2-in-1 Poreless Power Liquid. They say that this is a 2-in-1 poreless power liquid that is dually able. Okay, the English on here is kind of rough, but basically the idea is that this is supposed to help keep your pores clear with BHA. This also has tannin in it to help to kind of tighten the look of your pores as well. So I purchased this, I actually think that I bought this a while ago at Ulta. I'm not sure if this is still available at Ulta, but it's available at a few different retailers. It's probably on sale somewhere. So when I link these products down below, I will definitely link if there's like a sale price available for them, or if I have a discount code, I will link the discount code as well. But this one here did come from Ulta. And so I've been using this because I actually kind of wanted to test it as something that I could potentially also have my daughter use. My daughter is starting to break out. She's gonna be 12 next month. And unfortunately she got her mama's skin, so she's kind of struggling with her skin. And BHA, I am very comfortable with her using. I don't want her using a lot of other exfoliating acids. Like, I don't think she really needs AHAs right now. I don't really think she certainly doesn't need retinols. She doesn't need anything like that. But BHA salicylic acid, essentially, I think is a wonderful way for me to clear up breakouts on my face. And because the 2 of us are so similar in like the, I guess, track of our skin, like when I look at Stella, I think, oh man, like you're taking me back to 6th grade right now. You're bringing back some memories for sure. Except back then, my mom knew nothing about skincare, and we basically attacked my face with a combination of Clearasil, so benzoyl peroxide all over, Noxema, Seabreeze. If you were a teenager in the 90s, you are very familiar with those products. And yeah, St. Ives apricot scrub, yeah, that was like a daily thing for me. Oh, it's so bad for your skin barrier. You do have to be careful with both physical and chemical exfoliators. So keep that in mind. All right. So the full price of this product is $25. So I still think this is a kind of an affordable price point, especially for the amount that you're getting here. This is 3.38 fluid ounces. And this does separate a little bit, so I do have to shake it up. It comes in a really nice pump. It's a really lovely liquid. So the way that I apply this is I put a couple of pumps into the palm of my hand, and then I use the pads on these fingers over here, and I like work that into the different areas of my skin. I've been using this both on my face as well as my neck, because occasionally I've been getting some neck breakouts. I do tend to touch my neck a lot during the day. It's funny, I don't really touch my face because I've trained myself for a long time to not touch my face. But my neck, I do play with my neck a lot. So I've been getting like a few breakouts here and there. So I've been using this on my neck, and I am happy to report that my face is not sensitive, but my neck is. This has not irritated my neck at all. It is quite gentle. So let's read a little bit more about this product here. So again, this is a 2-in-1 skin smoothing essence toner that visibly tightens and reduces the look of pores. This is supposed to help smooth the skin's texture, and it's supposed to quickly and gently clear out debris and rough flakes. So it basically, it targets clogged pores, enlarged pores, rough, dry, dull skin. The ingredients here are, your key ingredients are 88% white willow bark water. And then it also has a 0.1% betaine, I think I'm saying this right, betaine salicylate, there we go. And this is meant to kind of help to produce, help to control the overproduction of oil. So how has this been working out for me? First of all, super gentle, so gentle that I am more than comfortable getting, well, maybe I'll pass this one along to Stella. And then I'll grab myself another one in the future, because I actually really like this product myself. It is very, very gentle. It's not drying in any kind of way. It absorbs very quickly into my skin because it does have that kind of watery essence type texture. It's very easy to pat that into the skin, and it really feels like it sinks into the skin. I really think that I prefer these like liquid formats for my chemical exfoliants, even over like cream type products. I just think they absorb so quickly into my skin, and I just feel like my pores kind of drink them up. And then those poor pores, which are, you know, filled with all sorts of things, makeup, SPF, pollution, just the day, they get a really thorough scrubbing in there from the BHA, and it leaves my pores looking clear. It leaves them looking tighter, more refined. And I think this has been a fantastic product. I think this is Melanie approved, and like I said, I am super comfortable purchasing this for my daughter as well, who is struggling with the skin. I apologize to her daily about the genetics that she got stuck with, but you know, it builds character. Definitely helped me build my character. So love that product. Will continue to repurchase. Would absolutely recommend, especially if you're looking for something that's pretty gentle. All right. Another quite gentle product that I recently received in PR, and I still always get insanely excited when I get anything sent to me from Paula's Choice, because one, my channel really isn't that big, so like I'm always surprised that any company notices my channel. But more importantly, I started my skincare journey back in like 2011, I think it was, with Paula's Choice. That was when I finally decided to get serious about skincare, because my skin looked like garbage. Like it was so congested, so clogged, so rough feeling, like the texture was just wild. And I got into Paula's Choice, and you guys, it changed my skin. I love this brand. There are still products from Paula's Choice that I repurchase, if not on a monthly basis, at least like every 2 months. Like my beloved SPF, which by the way, this time I did cut it open to scoop out the rest here. Their BHA products, I love their BHA products. Their niacinamide, especially the 20% niacinamide. I'm just a huge Paula's Choice fan. So when this popped up randomly in the mail, I was like, what? I had no idea they were coming out with this. But this is the Skin Perfecting 6% mandelic acid plus 2% lactic acid liquid exfoliant. This is a time-released 8% AHA multi-layer complex that is meant to improve sun damage, dullness, and fine lines, reverses a compromised skin barrier, and it is gentle and effective for all skin types and skin tones. You guys, this is another product that is quite gentle that I think a lot of you could tolerate very easily. I found no drying effects from this formula at all. And let me just show you, just because you can't see it inside, but this is also a really nice like liquid type formulation. So you can see those drops coming out of there. It's kind of like water, right? But when you put this on your skin, it immediately, once again, because of, I think, the type of format that it is, and let me just put the lid on that so I don't knock it over. Because it is a liquid, it absorbs very quickly into the skin. It's not oily, there's no like oily after feel or anything like that. Paula's Choice does not use fragrance in their skincare, so if that is a big thing for you, I highly encourage you to check Paula's Choice out. But the natural fragrance of this is, yeah, it kind of smells like a natural lactic acid, right? Like it's slightly, I would say, sour smelling in a way, but not bad. Like I'm not saying it's like offensive sour, but like that's kind of the natural fragrance of the ingredients, but it's not overpowering. And now that it is like absorbed fully into the back of my hand, I almost can't smell it at all anymore. So what this is going to do is it's going to very, very gently exfoliate the top layers of your skin and leave you with refreshed, glowing, delightful skin. This retails for $37. I think the price point is fair. It is 3 ounces and you only need a few drops to do your entire face, so to pat it into your face. I use a few more drops to also bring it down onto my neck. Doesn't irritate my neck at all. So gentle, you guys. This is a super gentle product. So again, I kind of mentioned what all of the claims here are, but let's see. They say that this is good basically for every single skin type, so normal, dry, combination, or oily. The skin concerns, mostly we are addressing dullness, wrinkles, dehydration, and then working on the skin barrier with this formulation. But there are before and after pictures here. So there, it looks like this one is 4 weeks. Some of these are 8 weeks. Honestly, the befores and afters are quite impressive, but they're not, like, you can tell the images are not doctored. Like, these people's skin just looks significantly more refined. The pores are actually looking tighter. And I think that's what I found for myself as well, is that I found that it helped to maintain a really healthy skin barrier. It certainly exfoliated when it needed to, but it doesn't like over exfoliate my skin, if that makes sense. It leaves it feeling soft. This is actually the exfoliant that I am using this week. I love lactic acid. Now, for my oily skin type, lactic acid isn't necessarily supposed to be the best, but my skin loves it. Like, I fell in love with Sunday Riley Good Genes and the Dermatology LA Refining Serum because those are lactic acid based, and they just give me the most beautiful glow. My skin just loves it. If you have never tried lactic acid, I would highly recommend it. I've certainly used a lot of products in the past that also had mandelic acid in them, and my skin seems to like mandelic acid as well. It certainly hasn't dried it out. It hasn't created any like stinging sensation or anything like that. This is just really, really gentle. If you're in the market for a new exfoliator and you're specifically looking for mandelic and lactic acid, I think this is one worth checking out for sure. And the last one we're gonna take a look at. Now, this one here, this also was sent to me in PR as well, so I just wanna be upfront for that. I purchased this one here myself. I am a Farmacy partner or ambassador, if you will, so I do actually have a 20% discount code with them that I can pass along to you guys. I will put that information in the description box down below. Paula's Choice does not have discount codes that they pass along, but they very frequently have great sales on their website. So either 20 or 25% off, or a lot of times they have really great bundles at a discounted price. So yeah, just make sure that you're signed up for emails with Paula's Choice. Again, I'll be linking these products down below. So if you don't receive emails from Paula's Choice, I think it's worth signing up because, like I said, frequent sales. And yeah, if you want to save a few bucks, that's a good way to do it. This is the new Farmacy Honey Glow 17% Resurfacing Acid Serum. So I've actually had this for a little while, and this is the replacement to their old Honeymoon Glow Serum. I know a lot of us were really bummed when that was discontinued because honestly, I love that serum, and I knew it was going to be getting discontinued, so I actually purchased a couple backups for myself. But at that point, I wasn't really sure how I would feel about the new formula, so I was like, well, you know, this one might be going away, but at least I can have a couple so that, you know, maybe for the next year I can enjoy those. Turns out, though, I didn't necessarily have to do that because I really like this formulation here. So we're gonna read a little bit about this. This is a 17% AHA, again, plus BHA resurfacing acid serum. It does retail for $60. Again, you can save 20% with my discount code, and it is 1 fluid ounce. So it's kind of spendy, I will say that. I wish the price point was maybe around like $45 or $50, but inflation, I get it. So let's read a little bit about this. So this is perfect for smoothing textures in the skin, reducing pore visibility, and boosting the glow of your skin. So an AHA BHA exfoliating night serum that is clinically proven to reduce the look of fine lines and pores, revealing smooth, glowing skin by morning. So the ingredients in here, so we have glycolic acid, we have lactic acid in here, there's arginine in here, there's willow bark extract, which is great for, you know, kind of power cleaning those pores. There's also some fruit extracts in here. There's obviously honey in here. There's some propolis extract, some royal jelly extract. There's also glycerin. There's sunflower seed oil, jojoba esters. This also has grapeseed oil in the formulation. So there's some good kind of soothing ingredients in here as well. So I'm going to show you guys the texture of this so that you can see it over on this hand. So not a super runny serum, but definitely, you know, it is a little bit runny. In terms of the smell of this, it doesn't have like a fragrance. There's no fragrance in here per se, but it does smell like just ingredients. Again, it's not a bad scent, but that being said, you know, you can kind of smell it when you're first applying it. Dissipates rather quickly, and once again, it's another one of those products that absorbs really, really quickly into the skin. Like, you have a little bit of tackiness at first, but after like a minute, this really soaks in. There is, sometimes I do get a slight kind of tingling effect from this upon first applying. It's not uncomfortable for me, but I do notice just a little tiny bit of a tingle. Now, again, on my face, I do not have sensitive skin, but I will tell you that on my neck, that tingle feels a little more aggressive. So for me, this is not one that I have really used a whole lot on my neck. I have brought it down to like just underneath my chin area here, and that's okay. But anything beyond that, the tingle is, I don't like the way it feels. So, but these two I can bring down onto my neck, and there's no tingle at all, no irritation whatsoever, and those are getting the job done in terms of exfoliating my neck meat. So if I can only use this on my face, totally good with that. I've got some things for the other areas. That being said, I really enjoy this formula, and I do think that this is quite an acceptable replacement for the original Honeymoon Glow. I really have been enjoying it, and will definitely repurchase it. So I have a ways to go on this one for sure, so I'll probably have this for a few more months, but I do really like this a lot, and in terms of it being effective for my skin, it is. It has helped to keep things exfoliated, but not over exfoliated. I don't feel like this messes with my skin barrier at all, and doesn't dry me out or anything like that. So I like it. I really do enjoy this product. I think it's a decent replacement for what it is replacing originally. And I see myself using it in the future as well. So that being said, which of these would I recommend the most? Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're looking for something for a child that is struggling with breaking out, this price point here is maybe a little bit more palatable in terms of buying skincare for your kid. And it is quite gentle, so that's good. But if you're just looking for a really great kind of general exfoliator that is quite gentle, I do think that the Paula's Choice mandelic and lactic acid liquid exfoliant would be a great option. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more maybe aggressive, or hardy in its approach, I guess. I don't want to like associate aggressive with like any skincare, but you know, like it's effective. Then this might be a great option for you. So this one's obviously the most expensive out of the three though, so keep that in mind. All right, you guys, those are my thoughts on those 3 new exfoliators that I incorporated into my routine. Very happy to have them, and I see some things that are definitely going to be sticking around. Let me know if you have tried any of these products. I would love to know what your favorite exfoliator is. Either a physical exfoliator, if there's a scrub that you really love, or a chemical exfoliator. There's certainly a lot out there in the skincare world when it comes to this specific area. So I'm always curious if there's like anything new that I should pick up and test out and be able to share with you guys. So leave me that information in the comments down below. Check out the description box for all the links. Give this video a big fat thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.